from the trenches. Just got done adjusting this morning. And want to share a little bit into what my days look like working with people, what some of the real struggles are, and then offer a few solutions. What I've realized more than ever in the last just about 16 years is that people aren't sure where to go and where to turn when they don't feel good. And I don't mean immune system feel good. I mean emotional system feel good, mental system feel good. Over the last year and a half, counselors are full, therapists are full. Many, there isn't a place to go if you're struggling with mood stuff, with addiction. And we're starting to see that come through and starting to see that people aren't sure what path to take and where to go, or the hopelessness that's now coming with not sure if they can be happy again. I had a gal in her mid-70s has felt very poor, not listened to, has been called crazy, all the things, has been given multiple medications, she doesn't want to take them. And finally got to the point that she just laid on her couch most of the day and didn't know what else to do. So didn't complain about it. And as you can imagine, depression sets in and anxiety sets in. And when you're not able to do your own dishes, it's just not that awesome. And bottom line, when hopelessness sets in, we start to lose our will to keep going. And on Monday, she said, I just love you for loving me. And the depth of caring for somebody and then seeing their spark, seeing that she's not hopeless anymore, that she went to run errands all day over the weekend, that she's able to get a car and drive again because she's not a detriment behind the wheel. She's getting her life back. And so many times people will say, well, I just need to fix my mind. Like I just need to think more positive. And what we're missing is the connection between that and our spine and our brain. We need the spine to work, to move, to communicate then to the brain so that the brain can tell the rest of the body what to do and where to go. It can rewire, it can change orientation of posture, and it can start to fire. When the brain starts to fire, the frontal lobe, which is our thinking, our feeling, and our limbic system start to turn on. And that is what chiropractic is. So if you're struggling, if you know of anyone, or it's your kid, or anyone that isn't getting the right answers, I want you to be here. Or if you're not here, I want you to message me, and I can find you somebody who looks at the body like it can do it. It's not hopeless, because what the body is brilliant. It's just doing whatever we've been telling it to do for how many years. And now we add in, it's like the extra drop in the bathtub before it overflows. That extra drop was likely the virus, or the loneliness that came from the virus, or differing philosophies of the virus, or the something that is related to the final drop in the bathtub before it or when it overflowed, was what has went down the last year. And now, when we lose hope that our body can do what it's designed to do, we resort to this being the only option. And that helplessness, the hopelessness, the not wanting to bother anyone, the losing the will to continue to live, or to give your gifts to the world, or to have a purpose. That's what we're dealing with right now in humanity, is people that are struggling there. If that is you, if that is your kid, if that is your mom, if that is your sister, if that is your husband, I don't care who it is, please come here. So we can see how your brain is firing. we can see how your body is working. It's like it's a mixed up puzzle. That's it. First, from a spine and brain perspective, that's the border of the puzzle. We got to get that figured out so we know what the body needs to do and how it needs to do it. Stress and trauma is the last drop in the bucket before the bathtub overflows. And that's where so many people are at. That's what we don't know. We feel like we're empty. We feel like there's no spark. We don't know what to do. We feel like crap. We're relying on the medicine cabinet. We're stopping movement. We're struggling with our social groups. We don't feel like we're a good mom. We don't feel like we're doing a very good job at work. Whatever those things are. You have the puzzle pieces. Let us help you put them back together. The body's brilliant. It's just doing what it's been told for a really long time. It's playing off the environment. It's playing off how you feel about everything going on. It's playing off behaviors of people that you never thought were behaviors that you should expect. Your mind is starting to think differently. So when we say, I just need to fix my mind, I just need to fix my thoughts, true, but the brain controls that. And the brain gets messages from a moving spine. So going to stretch will not get the proprioceptors in your spine to fire back up to your frontal brain. The adjustment does every time. It creates ease in your body every time. It creates energy in your body every time. It creates connection in your body every single freaking time. This is where you need to be. So if you have questions, message me. If you're not local, message me. We'll find people for you to get your life back, to find the spark, to have purpose, to feel like you are a good mom. You are a good human. You have gifts. You can contribute. You have genius. Helplessness and hopelessness is a scary place to be. And so when people say you're crazy, or they say they're crazy, I can't help them. Up your anxiety med, up your depression med. No. Let's just step back. And what if you believed that your body had everything that it needs to heal? It just needs to be lit. And if you knew that it starts in the spine and in the brain, the other stuff wouldn't be as relevant right now. Because if you knew that that is the entry, that's the connector, that's the entry to a foundation of healing, then you have hope that there's something else, that there's a solution out there. We test how your brain works, we test how your body works, and we talk to you so you feel heard. And in that process, before the adjustment even happens, you have a spark of hope. Just a little spark, that's all we need. And when that adjustment happens, you have ease and you have connection. And your body will tell you what it needs. So please, take the next step. Open up to other possibilities. Don't let the hopelessness and helplessness and what other people say that you're not able to do level you, because you aren't meant to be here and to give your gifts and to contribute and to have meaning in your life so that you can help other people. All right, signing off. Bye, guys.